человека в любом уголке нашего земного шара. Самый народный робот — наша любимая телешкола. Еще лучше. Изготовлению. Себя как активные упражнения, вроде ходьбы, бега, прыжков, даже упражнения на гибкость, растяжки, наклоны и повороты. Результат регулярных спортивных занятий для советского человека, поддержание тела в тонусе, тренировка мышц, общее оздоровление организма. А как известно, в здоровом теле здоровый дух. Дома, на работе, в институте и школе, на зарядку с телешколой «Стрейс».
Clumsy asshole! Hey, what is this place?
Another testing ground. There should be military blueprints around here.
I figured as much. Listen, Mr. Chatty Librarian, where'd you get all this intel about the military blueprints in these so-called civilian labs?
Why shouldn't I have that information? For instance, I am a device created under extreme circumstances for extreme situations.
Right. For a Spec Ops agent.
You understand this all too well, Comrade Major. Or at least you will soon.
Saving data.
Seismic testing is necessary to evaluate the durability of construction materials as well as buildings themselves during an earthquake. At this site, testing is carried out with the aid of a special vibrating platform that imitates the seismic vibrations of Soviet soil. The results will ensure the safety of Soviet citizens within buildings designed by Facility 3826.
так давно
Saving data.
Hydraulic testing is a set of measures designed to test the hydraulic properties of various types and classes of polymers. The tests are carried out at various operational stages with simulated contingencies and methods of containment. In this workshop, you can see a simulation of polymer flooding. Module lodging units are submerged in a red polymer to observe the reaction of both the portable building's materials and the dummies within.
Again? Okay, let's crack this fucker open.
Saving data.
Weapons, weapons. Got it.
If possible, we should try to find more testing grounds.
Saving data.
Access granted.
It's not too late. We may strike a deal yet.
I don't make deals with traitors to the motherland. You murdered thousands of people.
I tried to derail the Atomic Heart Project. You know how much blood will be spilled once it's complete. You must reconsider, or millions of innocent people will die.
What the fuck is an atomic heart? I have no idea what you're rambling on about.
What? Did the Master not bother explaining the plan to his attack dog? Do they not trust you, Major? Oh, I am surprised. This means you may not be a lost cause just yet.
Really? Today's my lucky day. So what are you gonna tell me, traitor?
I'm going to tell you Sechenov wants to turn all mankind into puppets. And he won't hesitate to expend millions of lives to achieve that goal. That's why he's flooding the world with his robots.
You are one sick motherfucker.
Are you gonna keep slamming the phone at me like a capricious schoolgirl, Major? How about hearing me out?
Fine. We need testimony for your trial anyway.
It really is simple. Major, 4 years ago in 1951, they launched an ambitious project called Energy for Everyone in the U.S. Every school kid is aware of this. This is something even you should know.
Yeah, even me. American capitalists built 50 nuclear power plants all over their country just to get even fatter by selling electricity to the working class. And their workers can barely make ends meet as it is because of crushing poverty and massive unemployment.
Because Sechenov's robots put them out of the job. Robots are cheaper than living workers, which is why capitalists are showing people the door.
Oh yeah, and Sechenov's to blame, right? Our robots built them 50 nuclear plants in just 4 years. Humans could never have pulled that off. You're one sick bastard, Petrov, trying to play for time like this.
You never wondered why Sechenov is spreading his robots all over the world, did you, Major? Are you even capable of independent thought?
Of course not. Thinking is hard. And you're the only one in the whole world who can do it, right?
Now would be a good time to start, Major. The USSR is giving away its robots for free as humanitarian aid. But manufacturing robots is not cheap, and the USSR expends vast quantities of raw materials, energy, and industrial capacity to build them.
Because Comrade Sechenov wants to make life easier for everyone. He doesn't care about money. Robots should toil in mines and factories, and people should tell him what to do. I'm talking about real people, not sick fucks like you.
You made the wrong decision, Major. Don't touch me.
It was the right one, traitor. You'll pay for everyone you murdered.
Oh, you primitive imbecile! Idiot! It is you who will kill millions of people all over the world with your rash actions right now, and the rest will be enslaved.
Unlike you, I haven't killed anyone. Yet.
You're just a mindless attack dog. A dumb enforcer. You don't have the smarts to grasp even the obvious. But no, I will not surrender. You won't kill me now. It is I calling the shots now. And this is my performance.
Petrov's emotional state is leading me to doubt the stability of his mental faculties.
Fuck his mental faculties. I'll deliver him to Comrade Sechenov no matter what. He can't escape now. The theater's in the middle of a lake. He's cornered.
Saving data.
Земля в иллюминаторе видна, как сын грустит о матери, как сын грустит о матери, грустим мы о себе. А звезды тем не менее, чуть ближе, но все так же холодны. Как часы забвения, и света и зимы.
That cowardly fuck Petrov is hiding behind a dozen layers of robots.
He is attempting to survive. But you're right, Comrade Major. Now that he's in the theater, he has nowhere to run. This is his last chance.
He doesn't stand a chance in hell. Ah, crispy critters. An overgrown dumpling like that almost burned me down back in Forrester Village.
You're now fully on, Comrade Major. We won't be able to enter the theater as long as the Beliash is guarding the entrance.
We'll be inside in 5 minutes flat. I can't wait to pay that thing back with interest. Charles, can you track Petrov's whereabouts?
Unfortunately, no. Petrov is no longer broadcasting. I will track him as soon as he does.
Gotcha. That means he won't do it again. That dirty, rotten scumfuck is hiding away in some dark corner, and he's gonna sit there and hope the robots kill me before I find him.
I ought to warn you that Petrov knows this theater quite well. He has good reason to hope for such an outcome.
Hope is dangerous. It'll lull him into a false sense of security. Give me intel on the theater.
The Maya Plisetskaya Theater was founded at the facility in 1948. It was the first theater in the world to use robots as performers. It is the most famous theater in the Soviet Union, so tickets can be quite hard to come by.
Whatever. Screw this theater. How does Petrov know this theater so well?
It was one of the areas his activities were focused on before he was declared a traitor.
So, he's a nostalgic puppet master, huh?
He configured and tested the theater's robots and also programmed and studied the interplay of various crafts. In a certain sense, Collective was born on the stage of this theater.
How'd that prick start working here?
He was recommended by Comrade Stockhausen.
Oh yeah, no wonder. They're both lousy pieces of shit.
Pardon me, but I fail to understand why you put Comrade Stockhausen on the same level as a traitor.
Hang on. How'd Petrov manage to butter up Sechenov? Did that lick-spittle Stockhausen recommend him to the boss too?
Viktor Petrov optimized the robot control loading protocols. Data loading speed was tripled. That was when Comrade Stockhausen recommended Petrov to Dr. Sechenov.
Shouldn't have done that. Let's go see what's what.